I have a copy of Warhammer Quest Darkwater here, and I'm going to unbox it for you in glorious 4K. I'll show you the sprues in detail, the assembly guide, the rulebook and the game components, including the mapbook, so let's get on with it. By the way, I'm Starly from Tale of Painters. This is my brand new secondary channel where I unbox the latest Warhammer releases for you in 4K, so show my new channel some love and subscribe. Okay, so the box is really heavy. When we open it, we have all the sprues. Darkwater has 49 miniatures, 11 fewer than in Cursed City. The first sprue has all the heroes, and it's cast in ivory-colored plastic and has 7 heroes plus Jackie Boswine's familiar Whisper. All the models in Darkwater are monopost push fit, not too complex builds, just 3 to 5 parts per model. Assembly is a bit like a puzzle, but the seam lines are generally well hidden. It's only really noticeable on Edmarc's doublet. I think my favorite model is Kelthanor, the Konothi Centaur. This one has a few more parts. All the other models come on grey plastic. I would have preferred a green plastic like we did with the Nurgle warbands in Warhammer Underworlds, but this is just a standard Games Workshop grey plastic. Now here we have the sprue with the bosses. We have Gelgus Past, which is the main villain of Darkwater. We have Belga, the Cest Witch, and Shaman Foulhoof. Now, Gelgus is not as big as you might think. He comes only on a 50mm base, but still it's one of the most brilliant Nurgle models ever. There's a bit of a seam line on the arm when you assemble him, but otherwise not too bad. Now next we have this 2-part sprue. This one has the 3 Blight Templars and Mulgoth the Cleaver. Unlike the newly revised Putrid Blight Kings, the Blight Templars still fit inside their armor. Then we have a small sprue with the 2 Kenkerborn plus a loot token. And the Kenkerborn are basically double the size of regular Plague Bearers. And quite easy builds, not too many parts, seam lines are well hidden. Last but not least, we have 2 copies of this 2-part sprue, and each of which contains 4 Pestigors, 7 Pox Wretches, 3 Maya Kelpies and 1 token. And as you get 2 copies, there's a total of 8 Pestigors, 14 Pox Wretches, 6 Maya Kelpies and 2 tokens that you get in the Darkwater box. So the poses are duplicated, but each of the Pestigors and Pox Wretches has at least 2 optional parts, usually like 2 different arms or heads, which I'll show you with the assembly guide in a moment. Then we have all the bases, of course. And here, this little box with the dice. We have these 2 proprietary enemy dice. And the rest are these boring white dice, which I think is a shame for a £160 or $255 game. Let me know in the comments what you think about the price tag. Right, this is the folder with all the game components. And at the bottom there's the Mapbook, which we're gonna look at in a moment. Alright, so when we open this, we have this quick start sheet here, which also has a video tutorial QR code. And in the back we have a kind of a tutorial game mapped out. So then, I'm gonna look at this here next. We have an assembly guide here. As you can see, monopose, quite puzzle-like construction, but not too many parts. My Kelpies are basically monopose, single piece models. The Systwitch. Here we have the Blight Templars. As you can see here, like all the Pestigors, they come with alternate arms. So even though the sprue is duplicated, each model comes with at least 2 build-up options to break up the monotony. Some of the pox retchers also have additional heads from which you can choose. And then we have all the plastic tokens here. Right, so then this is the rulebook, 36 pages. We have this kind of reinforced cover, which is nice. And as you can see, these are the contents. Only about 10 pages of core rules. Then we have like 6 pages of campaign rules, and all the rest is lore. So I think the layout of the rulebook is very intuitive, and I think that Darkwater has the most elegant Warhammer Quest rules yet. Uses like the card mechanism that you've seen on Warhammer Community for the hero actions, and then we have 6 pages of campaign rules. New is like this 30-minute skirmish mode. And the campaigns last about 10 to 14 hours and are generated using 3 decks. There are also like explanations of how to pause a campaign, and this Darkwater comes with all these boxes, so you can store away like all your character cards and the campaign acts. And then we have some lore, Jade Abbey, some beautiful artwork. Here's some pictures of all the heroes, and of course the signs of the Plague Father, all of the Nurgle enemies. There's also an index page, and the back has a useful quick reference sheet. Then we have these token sheets, which are quite nice, similar to the ones you know from Warhammer Underworlds or Kill Team. And then we have all of the card packs. Here we have like all of the player cards. No, these are like the storage boxes. So you get like all these storage boxes for pausing your campaign game. I think this is really nice. You can stow away all of the cards and heroes and tokens away neatly for your next game. So very nice that they thought of that. And let's see what we have here. And here we have all the card decks. You get 3 card decks, 1 for each of the 3 campaign acts. And there are also reward cards and bonus cards that you can unlock during the campaign. I'm only unboxing the Act 1 cards here. So this pack has all of the hero cards as well as the enemy cards. And then you get all of your encounter cards. You randomly draw from these with 14 cards to put an act together, plus 1 boss card. And then you always draw 2 cards and choose one of them. So that's 7 regular encounters and 1 boss encounter per act. As you can see, there is quite a bit of variety. So you can generate a lot of different campaigns from these. Then we have this smaller card deck. And the Act 1 deck comes with all the action, core ability cards, status cards for your heroes. And then we have like basic equipment. And here we have all the reward cards. There are common rewards, more rare rewards, epic rewards that you can gain during the encounters. Plus there are of course the bonus cards you can unlock after each act, for example to unlock new heroes. Alright, and last but not least we have the Mapbook, which is as big as the entire box, as you can see. Try to get this out here. As you can see, it's almost too big for the frame. It's a hardcover book and it lies very flat, as you can see here. Every page has its own artwork and unique hex grid layout. But as you can see, like the shape of the maps is always the same, very rectangular. But the artwork is very beautiful. Yeah, and that's it. And that is the back cover. So really cool box, very high quality components, though I would have expected a bit more plastic, like 49 miniatures you get in Darkwater versus the 60 you got in Cursed City, and that for a price of £160 or $255, while Cursed City was only £125 or $200. What do you think of the price tag? Please let me know in the comments. What is your favorite model? I would like to know. And until next time, happy hobbying.